Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Taff's Word Live. I'm not in Bahrain, but like I said, I was going to be. Unfortunately, not I, but my guest who I had planned to join me in Baramba couldn't make it last minute, unfortunately. But he's going to be there next week, so we will be there next week. Hopefully with another special guest. I've sent out the relevant email to try and make it so we can get some people of importance, shall we say, with regards to Newport County on these live streams. But it will literally be as per usual this week. Just me on my own. I couldn't get Henry or Kev to come up last minute. I know Kev usually makes plans on a Sunday, so I got to book Kev in advance. But Henry couldn't make it up last minute. Labs is in. How's it going, mate? Good evening to you too, my friend. And the numbers are starting to pile up. Happy days. Dan Short is in. Joseph Reel is in. Ethan Williams is in. High Taff was recommended by a mate to join the stream. Happy days, the more the merrier. Come on in, my friend. Colin Simmons is in. Luke County's in. Hi from North Devon Grecian TV. So, yep, we're all in. So, what are we going to talk about tonight? There's more VAR controversy, and I know the subject tends to prick a few nerves within the chat. So, I thought I might bring that one up. So what's your opinions on fans blaming our style of play and Flynn saying about fans? First of all, Flynn shouldn't react, personally. But at the end of the day, people are human. People react. I know Flynn has always reacted in the past. I think he's a fantastic manager for us. I think the way he's got the team playing in the past is excellent. I don't get why people are pointing the finger so much at Flynn, because it was the players on the pitch who couldn't put the right balls in. I think maybe to an extent we should have looked at changing the way we approached it, because there's one thing we can do is criticise the referee for not giving Jammer any free kicks for the manhandling he was suffering with, but we should have recognised the fact this referee ain't giving us anything. So trying that same thing, having him get manhandled each time and not doing anything different, without getting the free kick, well, it was never going to do us any good, So we should have tried something different. We had 3 strikers on and we kept lumping it up to them. We should have maybe dropped Ammon into a midfield position or Abrahams into an attacking midfield position potentially. We were lacking in midfield. We definitely missed Josh Sheehan. I just think the midfield is where we lost it yesterday, and it's game over now. We're probably going to end up going down to Malden, and I think we'll end up winning down there. That's just the way we tend to be. But I'm going to bring up a couple of good points that I've picked up from the Facebook backlash on everything. So Labs is going about Man United. Bad result Saturday, says Ethan Williams. Yep, absolutely. AG19, you heard about the Forest Green managers discussing comments about Justin Edinburgh? Yes, I think the guy's an absolute cock and doesn't deserve to manage a football club in professional football. Exeter were lucky they didn't concede a pen before we scored, but we deserved the win. We just need a goal scorer. I think we need our goal scorers scoring again. That's our problem. But I think the service could be the issue. So it could be the midfield is where the problems lie. Stephen Williams, hi. I'm new here. More the merrier. We got some newbies in tonight. Happy days. Matthew Mars is looking forward to the trivia. I'm looking forward to your question, Matthew. So I've got 5 people listed. Yes, I remembered who they were as well. So Labs, Regan, Welsh Gamer, Luke County, and Matthew, of course, yourself. I'm looking forward to your questions later. So I'm going to look at starting the trivia around about the 20-minute mark, because by the time I've done mine, by the time you've done yours, that usually fills the chat right up. So we'll get on to that after about 20 minutes. I'll just get through all your comments and questions. Dan Short, I had to laugh at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer press conference the other day. His job is the best in the world. No, I think managing a team where you can potentially win things is the best job in the world. Managing a poison chalice like Man United, no chance. It's only because he's a Man United through and through. Joseph Friel, only 250 tickets available for Friday. Random draw, a bit upsetting that fans who went to Grimsby away will probably miss out. Personally, I think there's going to be some common sense used by the club when it comes to picking fans out, and I think people who did go to Grimsby away will get the opportunity to go to Malden away as well. I think that, for me, is only fair. Um, I also think, when it comes to like club volunteers and people who actually give to the club, I think they'll be picked out. But personally, I don't think we're going to sell 250 tickets. I don't think 250 people will apply for tickets. So Luke Kenny, crossing, set pieces, corners been terrible this season. Bring back 5-3-2. Completely agree. We've been pointing on about the service. I've been pointing on about the service. Who was one of the best people? Who was one of the best people? 2 seconds. EW Labs just sent me a message. I can't read it at the moment, mate, but I will have a look at it. Who was the best person for setting up goals last season? Who had the most assists for us last season? It was Dan Butler. I'm not saying that Haynes is a poor replacement, because for me, Haynes is excellent. I think Haynes is brilliant, but he's not got that ball into the box like Dan Butler had. I mean, he can put a good ball in, but he's not got the same kind of accuracy, the same kind of deadly, sort of delivery that Dan Butler had. So I definitely think what we got to look at is a different approach to putting the ball into the box. So like I say, I'm not saying Ryan Haynes is a poor version of Dan Butler. I think he's better at defending than Dan Butler. I think he's better at carrying the ball than Dan Butler. But Dan Butler's ball into the box is excellent. So someone get rid of this Cobra UK arsehole. Ethan Williams. Oh, no. I think you're responding to him. Morgan Thomaso. What do you think about the atmosphere on Saturday? Thought it was pretty dead. That's been a bit of an issue, but the quality of the football has been pretty dead lately as well. We tend to find that they sort of work in tandem. I mean, I've worked tirelessly over the county to try and make the atmosphere great, regardless of the football that's being played. And it's a difficult job to do. It's something that you're never ever going to achieve if the football's not good. So if we're doing crap, the atmosphere is going to be crap. Don't find that when we're doing good, the atmosphere is good. Labs reckons we missed Robbie. Yes, I definitely believe so. Right then, so looks like we need our mods. Where's Byrie? Where's Chris Ball? Yes, I need to get some people as mods very soon, especially being as we're going to start having dignitaries on this stream coming up very soon as well. So Luke Cainty, let's have some sensible stuff then. Luke Cainty, Everton got a chance of tempting Poch. Be a great fit, I think. To be honest with you, I think Man United are going to be more likely to be the ones looking at Poch after today. They went 2-0 down. They were bossed for the majority of the game, and it was just like a crazy 10-minute period where they just managed to squeeze in 3 goals. I mean, fair play to them for coming back like that. Not many teams have got the character to do it. But I think Southampton, Sheffield United definitely got what they deserved with that last-minute goal. So I don't know about Everton. I don't think Poch will go to Everton personally, unless they're going to give him millions and millions. So Ethan Williams thought this was a football stream, not a stream to catch nonsense. Don't worry, mate. If we had our moderators in, we'd be able to get rid of them. So they're just trolls, mate. Just ignore them. So any news on Joe Ledley? Apparently he's going to sign a contract for an American team. So that's why we've missed out on him. Have we really been good at all this season, apart from the first half versus Mansfield? Well, the second half versus Mansfield, I thought we were good as well, for certain times. But yeah, I think we've been good. Forest Green away, we were very good. I thought Swindon away, we were very good. We have had games where we've been very good. I thought we were very good at home to West Ham as well. I think we were unlucky to lose that one. I think we have been good. We have played some good football. I think we played some dreadful football and won, luckily. And for me, personally, we sort out the midfield. We get Demetriou back. We get back to playing 3 centre-backs with the wing-backs. Because effectively, with the wing-backs, it's like having 5 in midfield and 5 in defence, of course. We've got to sort that centre midfield out, though, as well. If Sheehan and Labardia got the free rein to do what they need to do by playing Bennett as a holding midfielder, if we got the wing backs, so not from a back four where they're cautiously coming forward, where they come forward together because we've got 3 left behind, where the wing backs come together to make a 5-man midfield. If we're playing that way like we did last season, I can't see any reason why we can't do well. With Robbie playing down the right, Haynes playing down the left, 3 centre backs in, say, Dimitri, O'Brien, and Hawkins or Innes. And then the 2 forwards then, who for me at the moment should be Podge and Matt. Not that I dislike Abrahams, I think Abrahams is excellent, but at the moment, Podge, you've got to play because he can always get a goal for you. And if we are going to have those wing backs and we're going to get the delivery from the side, rather than the ball hoofed forward for Matt to control, if the ball's going to come in from the wing and he's in the box waiting for the headers, if the quality of the delivery is good, then there's no reason why Matt can't get on the end of those on the end of that and start getting some goals. Matthew Marsden, any giveaways tonight? Yes, the sticker pack that didn't get one last week is back up for grabs this week on question 4 of the trivia, so we're going to come to that very soon. Friedwater, do you think the Palace goal should have stood yesterday? Nope, and that's not just because I like Liverpool. That is because it's a foul, and it doesn't matter whether if it's indirect to the flight of the ball and all this straw clutching that they get into. The referee had seen the push anyway. If the referee had seen the push, you'd have given the free kick. At the end of the day, the referee didn't see the push, and VAR showed him the push. So, well, he didn't see it, obviously, but another referee, because obviously his assistant referees didn't see it, so the VAR referee saw it, told him to disallow the goal. There was a push on the player. Doesn't matter whether it was in the flight of the ball still went past him. Doesn't matter, he was still in that box. He still got pushed over, still a foul. So Colin Simmons is saying Butler. Yeah, maybe Butler is the key. EW Labs. Haynes is better defensively than Butler, and Butler was better going forward and crossing. Yeah. So Bendover is late. Welsh Gamer, Kent, you need to sign Roberto Carlos with 11 icon swaps. Yeah, good shape. All right, Welsh Gamer, you got a question for me tonight, haven't you? Labs has got one. Who else has got it? Regan, Luke, Kainty and Matt. I think everybody's in except for Regan. I haven't seen Regan yet. Rob didn't need to get rid of this pedo grant, mate. Yep, we haven't got any mods in tonight for some reason. We need a mod. We need somebody who can actually get in and actually do it, because I can't do it. If I try and I like Cobra, yes, it's letting me mod again. Here we go. Let's kick the fuckers out of here. I got it, Leanne. Leanne's looking to help us. So this. Oh no, it's not letting me do it now. Come on. I'm trying to moderate this chat. It's not letting me do it. Oh, bollocks. Sorry, guys. So how can I do it? So this Cobra UK person is letting me do it on him. And he's kicked. He's gone. Or is he gone? Pete. Now, for some reason, it won't let me do it on this bloody pedo grant one. Piss off. Right then, so Nick Muller's in. How's it going, mate? Should the Boxing Day games be moved? No trains at all anyway. It's difficult anyway when you haven't got any train travel. So there's not a lot of other option, is there, on a Boxing Day? It's a bit of a shame, really, because it's difficult for people to get the games. So I'm just trying to moderate this chat. It won't let me. I think YouTube needs to do an upgrade on this. Right then, Chris J. We was later than ever yesterday, but terrible game. We were later than, well, not later than ever. We've been so late sometimes, but I think we tried to encourage the team. There was not a lot we could really do, to be honest with you. So Taff's sausage fingers, yeah. Well, that's why. Yeah, they can take the piss out of me as much as they want, but when they're doing all this sort of stuff, with the grant thing, that's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. Callum Davis, what do you think of the score on Friday between Newport County AFC and Malden and Tiptree's score will be? I think we'll win 3-1. I think we'll score some goals. We got a good defence. We've got better defence than Leyton Orient, so I don't think we'll give away the goals. And yeah, I just think we'll win. I think we'll win comfortably enough. Come on, the Portman 5 at the back. The wing backs were massive success last few seasons. Yes, 100%. But we are missing that system. Biggest strength of ours, but it's not there. Absolutely. You go to Malden away, Taff. I want to. I definitely want to. Whether I'm going to get to or not, we'll have to wait and see. Paul Young, we definitely need a creative midfielder to play alongside Sheehan and Labs. Nurse, Whiteley, Dolan, Maloney, not good enough. Yeah, I believe Maloney couldn't change the game at all yesterday. I think Nurse played really poor when he came on. I think the subs were poor in all, to be honest with you. So, I don't know. I think we definitely need a midfielder. Um, so Football Mayhem saying Taffy should have been at the Grimsby game. Such a good atmosphere. It didn't sound that way on the TV, mate. To be honest with you. So Dimitri will hopefully force us into a back five. Says Weediade. Hopefully, hopefully. EW Labs Townsend did really well last two games and lucky not to save the goal. Yeah, he was. He made a good save to start with, and he's just quite lucky how it felt, that player. Otherwise, they wouldn't have scored. It would have been a 0-0. It would have been just like Carlisle without the last minute goal. But it may not have been a 0-0. We may have pinched it at some point then, in a similar fashion, because Flynn wouldn't have had to make the subs that he made. He would have been making subs to win the game. Maybe Polion would have come on instead. Um, so who starts, Haykins or Innes? But that was one of the points that I was going to make. Since Haykins has been dropped for Innes, we've been losing games. Where before, with Haykins, we were scoring goals and actually winning games. Now, I'm not saying that Innes is playing badly or he's the reason why we're losing games, but it's just a bit of a coincidence. You know what I mean? Where was you at the Grimsby game? I was off sick. Rob Whittington, who am I? Is the game off? Would that be Luke by any chance? Weediade, Taff, opinions on mysterious taps on your shoulder during the game yesterday. I'm going to start snapping fingers soon, I think. That's my opinion on that. 27 if you win tonight. Guys, how about we get the likes up? We've only got 7 of them. Taff, I'll be a mod, says Welsh Gamer. Right then, okay. Taff, Sausage Fingers will not be a mod, I'm afraid. Regan's here, so all 5. Labs, Regan, Welsh Gamer, Luke County and Matthew Marsden. I hope you all got your questions ready because in 2 minutes my trivia is coming. Callum Davis is in. Ethan, you're new, can't be a mod. You got to have been here for a while. Right then, let's get some sensible stuff on you now. But on the county app, it says we have Charlton away, 2020 October. What's that? What do you think? Well, it says county Cheltenham away on the 20th of October. That's when it should have been. So it's obviously not been updated yet. Then. Luke County, Bale got booed as he came on from the bench at Real Madrid. Has it been taken out of context? I think it definitely has. I think it's just another excuse for them to rip on him over there, to be honest. I think they're a disgrace. Matthew Marsden wants to be a mod. Right, I tell you what then, right? For those of you who've got me on Facebook, drop me a message and I will find out how to make you a mod. I don't know how. Chris Ball knows how to make you a mod. I'll get Chris Ball to make you mods. Alright then. Here we go. Alright, let's catch up on you now. Let me broadcast my journey to the stream due to the directions of Logan Gl or whatever. So Football Mayhem. Well, the second half, Ellis left me and my mates with the drum, and we did the shoes up. You got 100-ish people to do it and sit down if you live the port. I thought we did all right considering you or Phelpsy weren't there to start the chance. Well, fair play. I mean, I thought Phelpsy would have been there on Wednesday. I actually thought he was there. I'm sure he said he was going to be there. But no, I mean, I could still hear the chants and all that, and it was better in the second half. Right then, guys, I'm going to have to just skip through all this. Make sure you can get a mod who can do the job, says Nick Muller. Absolutely. Yeah. So I've caught up on everything now in this trivia time. So let's have less of the bullshit posting and more of the listening for the questions and get some answers coming in. Right then, here we go. Question numero uno. First question, right? So this is a big one. So get ready for it. In February 2018, Harry Kane became the 7th player to score 100 Premier League goals who had at some stage in their career played for Tottenham Hotspur. So Harry Kane became the 7th player who's played for Tottenham Hotspur who's also got 100 Premier League goals. Name the previous 6. So basically 6 players who've played for Tottenham Hotspur at some point who have scored 100 Premier League goals. So first of all, Adebayor is incorrect. Ruud Gullit is obviously incorrect, but always funny when you bring that one out. So Sheringham is correct. Jimmy Greaves never played in the Premier League. Defoe is correct. Crouch is correct. King is incorrect. Greaves incorrect. Premier League goals, not top flight goals, but 100 Premier League goals. So far you got Peter Crouch, you got Teddy Sheringham, you got Jermaine Defoe, you got 3 left to find. Bale is incorrect. Don't think Bale scored 100 Premier League goals. So we've already got Defoe. Cheeky cup of tea, got to be done. So we've still got 3 to find, guys. Remember, question 4 is the sticker pack giveaway. Harry Kane. Well, Harry Kane was part of the question. Harry Kane became the 7th. So who was the previous 6? So it's not the correct answer. Harry Kane is part of the question. Ferdinand, yes. Robbie Keane, yes. So we got all them. We got 1 more to find, guys. So Robbie Keane was correct and Les Ferdinand was correct. There is 1 more. There is 1 more. And this is the one that I was sure you weren't going to get. So Bale is incorrect. Bale never scored 100 Premier League goals. If you come back to the Premier League, he may become the 8th. You never know. But, so Gary Lineker, no. Gary Lineker never scored any Premier League goals. Shearer never played for Tottenham. Shearer in the Premier League would have only have played for Blackburn and for so Blackburn and Newcastle, of course. Ginola, that's not a bad shape, but it's not correct. Klinsmann, no, Klinsmann never got 100. So yeah, it's the Prem. So Son is incorrect. He hasn't got 100 yet. Will Todd. That's going to be a recurring thing, isn't it? And it's always you, Callum, isn't it? Always got to be you. Campbell is incorrect. There's 1 more. Pavlyuchenko. Nope. Not Pavlyuchenko. Thought he played for Fulham anyway, Pavlyuchenko, and I don't think he scored 100 Premier League goals. So Berbatov. That's not a bad shape, Rob, but it's incorrect. Who the hell's that? Verba what? Don't know. Nowhere near. Clint Dempsey's incorrect. There we go. Luke County's one of the best in the trivia on this, and he got it right. But which? No, you're saying Bent. Which Bent though? Which Bent? I think I've given the game away. It's obviously a player called Bent. So, which Bent is it? Mr. Luke County. Darren, yes. Josh Paget got the first part of that right. But I think I know Luke meant Darren Bent. But that is it. That's the 6. So it was Jermaine Defoe, Les Ferdinand, Teddy Sheringham, Robert Keane, Darren Bent, and Peter Crouch. They are the ones. They are the men who did it. Oh, and Weedier, Chris Bent Silverthorne. Oh, well done, mate. Good for you. Just throw Bent in the middle of someone's name. Yeah, because that's really well thought of. Well done, mate. So what's the prizes? So, prizes for question 4 when we get there, and it is a sticker pack. There is 75 stickers across 6 different designs in this pack, and it's coming to you if you get it right without any clues. Last week, that's the sticker pack that was out for winning. and you needed a clue to get through it. So if you don't need any clue to get it today, you'll win it. But we got to get through the next 2 questions first before we get to the prize-winning one. Question number 2. Who was the first Croatian player to win the Champions League? Who was the first Croatian player to win the Champions League? So Ethan Williams wants to have a sticker pack. I think, basically, mate, get the correct answer in question 4 without a clue, and you'll have a sticker pack. So everyone's saying Modric and Rakitic. They're both incorrect. Both completely incorrect. Nowhere near, in fact. You go way back. So Mandzukic, Lovren, Kovacic. Nope, the first Croatian player to win the Champions League. You got to go way back. Suker is incorrect, but not a bad shite. You're looking in the right kind of era, though. So Davor Suker, what a striker. Davor Suker is the 98. Right, and so Luke County's offering something, a CTID poster. So a County Till I Die poster is going to the winner of the lab's question. So Mandzukic is incorrect. Kovacic is incorrect. So Suker was obviously incorrect. So, but then if you look at Davor Suker, you're definitely looking in the right era. The person who I thought this answer was, I was wrong as well. I was wrong when I thought would be the person who I thought it was. But there we go. Right, then who we got? Was that Biscan? Nope. Weedy Aid, correct. It's Boksic. Alan Boksic was the first Croatian to win the Champions League. So well done, Weedy Aid. There we go. Alan Boksic was the man. But in which year? In which year? And for which club? Who can answer that one then? What year and for which club? And I don't think any of you are going to get this one. So Boban was the one who I thought it was. That's who Football Mayhem. So the correct answer was Alan Boksic, but I actually thought it was Vladimir Boban playing for AC Milan when they beat Ajax in '95, I think it was. No, '94 that was. But no, Boksic did it before then. So Labs reckons his question's pretty simple. We'll soon see. Dortmund at a guess 96. Nope. Nope. Not Dortmund. So 2004 Real Madrid. Nope. There we go. Come on the port. 1993 with Marseille. Correct. That's bang on. So in 1993, I believe that was the first year of the actual Champions League. So Marseille 1993. So we're going to move on to question number 3 now then, guys. Question number 3. Here we go. And then it's the prize giving question. So let's see how quickly we can get through this one. Who scored England's first goal at the new Wembley? So who scored England's? So not the first goal at the new Wembley, but England's first goal at the new Wembley. And there's a nice little add-on for this one as well. So Sterling, Shearer, Defoe, Pookie, or whatever. Or incorrect. It wasn't Sterling, wasn't Shearer, it wasn't Defoe. Will Todd, fuck off, Beady. Ali, nope. So the new Wembley, the first England goal at the new Wembley. Heskey is incorrect. Ethan Williams, correct. It was Terry. It was John Terry. Yes, well done, mate. So who can tell me when the game was and who it was against and what the score was? I'll give you a clue. It was the 1st of June 2007. But then, who did England play and what was the score? Obviously, England got at least one goal, as you can tell. But who did they play and what was the score? Who can tell me? So Germany, nope, it wasn't. The last game at the old Wembley was against Germany. Matthew Marsden, it was against Brazil, correct. Oh, George, latecomer, how's it going? So it wasn't Spain 1-1, it was Brazil 1-1. I'll give you that one. It was Brazil 1-1, but come on, the port already had it. Well done, mate. So 2-1 Germany. Well, Luke, I think the one you're thinking of was the last game at the old Wembley when Dietmar Hamann scored, and I think Germany won that one 1-0. So it was Brazil 1-1. So George, yeah, still top of the league. Well done, mate. Yep, you did me good on my accumulator. It's just a shame Ipswich couldn't win to win me a couple of £100. That would have been nice. So Taff, do you accept bullying in this chat? I take nothing to do with it, to be honest with you, mate. So plenty of you in tonight. It's a great stream so far. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Only 9 likes out of 30 of you watching, so how about we get the likes up, get the thumbs up on the go, guys. Every little bit of interaction you give with this channel helps. So anything you can do to boost the channel, you know, the likes, the comments, everything. We're not so much in this super chat, but comments afterwards in other videos. Every time you view a video, you're helping us earn money for the club, which is great. So, prize giving question. Who's ready for the prize giving question? So, Joel187 first. Hey, mate, do you think the atmosphere has gone poor recently? I definitely think it's gone poor, and I think we definitely need to do something about it. So, how's the Baggies doing, George? Asked Luke County. Well, as you just said, the top of the league still. Where's the likes on mobile phone? I'm not sure, mate. It should be somewhere down on the bottom. If you're watching it in the landscape at the moment, you might have to tilt it up so you get like the like and dislike and everything like that. Right then. So this is this question is not Googleable. You know, I always make sure whenever I do a giveaway question on the trivia, it's not Googleable, if that's even really a word. But here we go. It's a teammate one. Who am I? So here we go. I was a teammate of Diego Simeone, Bolo Zenden, Andrei Shevchenko, Thomas Vermaelen, and Teddy Sheringham. Who am I? So while you mull that one around, Joseph Friel, let us stand in the middle of the terrace. I think we're fine where we are. We just need to improve the singing in amongst us. It's always worked better when we've had a nucleus of noise and it would spread better. It'd be better if we could stand in behind the dugouts again, though, which we are working towards, trust me. Taff opinions on pigs like in Licky Licky. It makes me sicky sicky. Can you imagine that guy with a face full of fanny? Minging. What a minger. George WBA, home form hasn't been great at times, but we're great away from home. That's what I found with us with Kainty, to be honest with you. So Joel's got no clue. Pavlyuchenko is incorrect. Bailey Goodall. Weedy Weed is the answer, Taff. Unfortunately, Brooklyn Lee, it's not. What do you think of the copper rules on YouTube? What are they, mate? So Ricky Lambert is incorrect. Thierry Henry is incorrect. Keanu Marsh Prain, nope. Question again, right then. I was a teammate of Diego Simeone, Bolo Zenden, Andrei Shevchenko, Thomas Vermaelen, and Teddy Sheringham. Who am I? So Tevez is incorrect. Ronaldo is incorrect. So a teammate of Diego Simeone, Bolo Zenden, Andrei Shevchenko, Thomas Vermaelen, and Teddy Sheringham. Graham Wesley, no. Veron, no. Bergkamp, no. Crespo, no. Berbatov, no. Veron, no. Ramsey, no. Heron, or I think you mean Veron. No, it's not Veron. Well, Veron would be a decent shade. It's not the right answer. Would Veron have played with Teddy Sheringham? No, he wouldn't have. Zach Mills. No. Brazilian Ronaldo. No. Semedo. Piss off, Bill Cosby. Hernan Crespo. No. Pele. No. There we go. Zlatan. No. This is a toughie, mind. I mean, if you want to get some free shit out of me, you know, you got to earn it, you know. So Pochettino. No. That looks more like Pinocchio there, to be honest with you, mate. Pochettino is incorrect. Stuart Highway, who the bloody hell's that? Whatever. So this is what you're playing for at the moment, guys, if you can get it. Who's that now, Regan? Biglia, no. Oh, I think another one you want to bait for this, no. Otamendi, no. Mick Carter, who's the fucking hell is that? Come on now, let's be serious, guys. You're playing for friggin' Amber Army sticker pack here, for God's sake. Javier Zanetti is a good shape, but it's not correct. Torres is incorrect as well. I quite like the Zanetti shape, although I don't think he would have ever played with Teddy Sheringham, would he? Ramos is incorrect. So think of who these players have played for. So Maldini's incorrect. So Diego Simeone, Bolo Zenden, Andrei Shevchenko, Thomas Vermaelen and Teddy Sheringham. The correct answer has been a teammate of all 5 of them. Who is that? So where are we? So Hazard is incorrect, Maradona is incorrect, Hugo Sanchez, whoever that is, no. Kaká, no. Crespo, no. Diego Forlan, nope. Hargreaves, nope. Oh, sorry guys, I've got a bit of a dodgy neck at the moment. If I twist my neck too quickly, it hurts. So I'm only going to be reading out any serious answers now, guys. So what do you think? Maldini is incorrect. I think somebody already said that one as well. It is incorrect, but it's not a bad shape, but it is incorrect. Hey, Joel187, it is. It's Yap Stam. Well done. Joel187. You have just won yourself a sticker pack. Congratulations, my friend. Well done. Yap Stam is the correct answer. There we go. That's it. Yap Stam. Anybody think of Yap Stam? So Makalady is obviously incorrect because Yap Stam is the correct answer. There we go. Freaking Yap Stam, eh? So Joel, are you on Facebook? So Joel, if you want to claim your sticker pack, what you need to do, mate, is email us at countychoir1912@gmail.com. Or if you're on Facebook, find the Amber Army on Facebook, send us a message. Get hold of us in whatever way you can, and I'll make sure we get this sticker pack sent to you, alright, mate? So enjoy your stickers. But the quiz is not over just yet, guys, because Yap Stam obviously played with all 5 of them, so we're going to work out who he played with. This is usually the clue I give you. So let's work it out then. Who did he play with? For which team did he play? I'm currently away on holiday, so can you give them away on Facebook? Well, we'll hold on to them until you come back off holiday, mate. That's fine. We don't mind doing that. So right then. So Colin Simmons is asking, why was Gareth Bale wearing a black armband for Wales versus Hungary? I actually didn't notice that, to be honest with you, mate. I'm not sure. But in the meantime, though, we're going to work out who Yap Stam played with. Which club did he play with these players? So, Diego Simeone, who did he play, for which club did they play for together? The same for Bolo Zenden. Oh, remember, it could be nations as well. So I've pretty much given that away. Bolo Zenden was Holland. Andrei Shevchenko, Thomas Vermaelen and Teddy Sheringham. Who? So United, so well, it's obviously going to be, so United, Ajax, well, they're both correct answers, but then for which one? So Sheringham and Stam is United. That's the kind of answer I'm looking for. Happy days, Welsh gamer. Sheringham Stam was at Man United. So Diego Simeone, do you know? So none of them were Inter Milan. None of them were Inter Milan. So, no, it wasn't Inter Milan with Simeone. So we worked out that Zenden was Holland, and Teddy Sheringham was Man United. So Juve, no, Juve is not. Labs is back. Who won the stickers? It was Joel187. But to be able to claim them, you've got to get hold of us in some way, shape, or form. Whether it be Twitter, whether it be Facebook, whether it be via email on countychoir1912@gmail.com. So PSV is incorrect. No, it wasn't Inter. None of them are Inter Milan. So Diego Simeone. So Ajax is Vermaelen. Well done, Regan. Barcelona. Nope, it was not Barcelona for any of them. So we've worked out pretty much all of them except for who he played. So Shevchenko and Lazio. So Lewis plays Ed. What is the question? Sorry. So the answer to the main question was Yapstam, and is basically the people who he was teammates with. So Diego Simeone, Bolo Zenden, Andrei Shevchenko, Thomas Vermaelen, and Teddy Sheringham. So we worked out that Zenden was Holland, Vermaelen was Ajax, Teddy Sheringham was Man United. So for which club did he play with Diego Simeone at, and for which club did he play with Andrei Shevchenko at? So AC Milan Shevchenko, says Regan. Yes, correct. So Diego Simeone. It's just about Diego Simeone now. And if you don't get it in 30 seconds, I'm going to just give you the answer, because I've got to take 5 questions from you guys. Take 5 questions from yous. So Simeone, Naples. Nope, not correct. Lewis plays Ed Lazio for some. Yeah, that's the last one, and here was Lazio. So Diego Simeone and Yapstam played for Lazio together. And that is everything on my trivia. Now, Labs, your question, Labs. Let's bring it on, mate. Labs first. Let's go. So George is making the point while we're waiting for Labs that Newport fallen off a bit. Yeah. We're not playing the best football at the moment, but I'm still confident that we're going to do well this year. You know, we have got some good players there. We've got a very good defence. All right, let me go second, says Labs. Right, okay then. So the next one, Regan. Regan, you're next. So you're going to go first. Labs is going to go after you. So feel free to put your question out for us, mate. So once I see the question, I'm not going to look at any comments, and then I'm going to see if I can get the question right. Obviously, don't go asking anything completely obscure or anything completely unanswerable, of course. But obviously, challenge me, of course. I definitely like to be challenged. When it's easy and I can just bang the question out and I don't get to think about it, then it's a bit shit, really, innit? But Regan, it's your question, and we're waiting patiently for you, mate. Thoughts on Nations League draw? I haven't actually seen it, to be honest with you. Is there a new Nations League draw actually been put out? I haven't seen it. I have not seen it. Taff, too many snowflakes in here. I'm not surprised with people like you around. So 28 of you in, only 16 likes. How about we get the likes going up a bit? So so Northern Ireland versus Ireland in final to qualify for Euros. Bloody hell, man. Northern Ireland versus Ireland in the final. That's going to go down badly, innit? Jeez. So Bainswell Boy, do you think the FA Cup ties should be decided by penalties up until the end of round 2, replay start on round 3? I was sure the replays stop at the quarterfinal, just before the quarterfinal mark. That's what I thought it was. Cam Davis, how can I win Newport County AFC stickers? You could always buy them on eBay if you want them, but to win, you've got to get questions right on you, mate. So I believe we're still waiting on Regan to give us a question. If I don't get it by the 45-minute mark, which is coming up in the next 10-15 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Regan's on. Here we go. Right then. So name the 4 teams in the EFL which names begin and end with the same letter. Full name, but F doesn't count. So there's 4 teams in the EFL which names begin and end with the same letter. So Liverpool is one. Yeah, so Liverpool is one. Aston Villa is 2. Charlton Athletic would be 3. And what's this 4th one then? So we've got definitely Liverpool, Charlton Athletic. Who else did I say? The fuck did I say? Aston Villa, yeah. Aston Villa, Liverpool, Charlton Athletic, and I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna get this one. Liverpool, Charlton Athletic, yep. Can't think of the 4th one, man. Can't think of the 4th one. Fuck. Oh, this is gonna test me. Something rotten, man. Oh, who's the fucking other one? Can't think of the 4th one. Let's see if anybody else has got it. So Labs has got his question now. So once we're done with this one. So Welsh Gamer got Aston Villa. So Oldham, obviously not. Liverpool are not in the EFL, in the Premier League. So is it just EFL? So just EFL, not Premier League. So Regan, those 3 are right. So EFL, technically the Premier League is the EFL. EFL and Premier League. So nobody else has got the other one. So yeah, Northampton, it'd be Northampton Town. So yeah, it will be right, that will, yeah. Well done, Lewis. You made it the last one. So Luke Katie's making a point about the Copa Liberations South American Champions League. Yep, final has been played in a one-off match instead of their usual 2 legs. Would you rather a 2-leg final or 1 game? 1 game in a neutral venue for a final, always. So Northampton, yep, there we go. That's it. Happy days. Labs, it's your turn now. Welsh Gamer, get ready, because you're next. Then Luke County is after that, and then we're saving the best till last in Matthew Marsden, hopefully. But yeah, I got 3 out of 4 on that one. I'm happy with that one. So how can we improve the atmosphere? Get the people around you singing. Simple as that. Do you think we're going up? Don't know yet. It's too early to tell. So yes, Labs. Okay, good luck, boys. Thank you. York City would have definitely been it, Nick, if they were in the EFL, mate. York City, they were the first one I thought of, actually, because I remember a question like that. During my career, I was a teammate of Samuel Eto'o, Marco Arnautovic, Kevin Campbell, Eric Jemba, and Gennaro Gattuso. Who am I? So I'm thinking Samuel Eto'o and Gattuso at AC Milan. Arnautovic possibly for Austria, maybe. Kevin Campbell, if he played for Everton. Eric Jemba. Is it Marco Materazzi by any chance? Yeah, so I'm going for Marco Materazzi. Labs. Lewis Plays Ed says he's never heard of him. He's the one that Zidane headbutted in the 2006 World Cup, actually. Yay! Check it out. Check me out. I just won myself a fucking poster on this my stream. Boom. Hey, what can I say? I'm just a bit of a football knowledge god. It's as simple as, guys. So sorry to deny everybody else the poster. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take that poster, and that poster will be a giveaway for another question that I do. Right then, so Welsh Gamer, come forward with your question, my friend. It's your turn. It's your turn, Welsh Gamer. Luke County, get yourself ready because you're after him then, and then Matthew Marsden is going to be you then. It's that Christmas Silverthorne. What the fuck are you on, mate? Jeez. Right then, Welsh Gamer, bring it on, my friend. Bring it on. Feeling confident after smashing that last one? I mean, that was a good question. Right, who's the most capped footballer in the history of international football? I don't know. It's a Saudi Arabian, I think, isn't it? If it's not a Saudi Arabian, it's going to be someone like Jari Litmanen, maybe. I'm going with Jari Litmanen. Welsh Gamer. I'm going for Jari Litmanen. Not Litmanen. Most capped footballer in the history of international football. I'm trying to think if maybe an African guy or... Or is it Ahmed Hassan? Is it that one then? Ahmed Hassan for Saudi Arabia. Like I said, I thought it was a Saudi Arabian. Lewis Plays Ed got it right. Where's Lewis Plays Ed? Ahmed Hassan. Wouldn't have got that one, mate, to be honest with you. But still a decent question. At least that's something everybody knows that the... Because I thought straight away that it was going to be a Saudi Arabian, and I just couldn't think of any Saudi Arabian names, to be honest with you. But hey, there we go. Luke County, you're up, mate. You're up. Is he actually Egyptian, Hassan? We're going to be a Middle Eastern country or something like that, you know, because they start playing international football when they're 17. Which is the highest football ground in England? No Google. The highest football ground in England will be, I think, is it? It's going to be something that's the most inland. Is it? Is it St Andrews in Birmingham? Luke County, is it St Andrews in Birmingham? No. Who's going to be the furthest inland? It's going to be around the Midlands area, the centre of the Midlands area. So would it be Villa Park in Birmingham? I'm thinking the Birmingham area. So close. Is Villa Park close or is St Andrews close? Or is it somebody else's answer? Both close. Right, okay. I think maybe a little bit further over from Birmingham. or maybe a little bit further in. Is it the Hawthorns? West Brom? So we've got a couple of people said Molineux, a couple of people have said Walsall. Well, someone said Wolves / Molineux, someone said Walsall. I'm saying the Hawthorns. There would be a Hawthorns, boom. Third attempt, I'll take that. And I said it before anybody else did. Welsh Gamer tried saying it after I said it, but there we go. So 552 feet in the air. West Bromwich Albion is the highest stadium in Britain. So so happy days. There we go. And if George WPA is still in, at least you're the top of something other than the championship at the moment. At least you can say you're above everybody in the country, technically. So it's on to Matthew Marsden now. Matthew, have at it, my friend. Go for it, my mucker. Go for it. It's a good job I started the bloody trivia on 20 minutes, because it's 56 minutes in now and we got the final question coming in. And I've got to decide who's going to be giving us questions next week as well. So go for it. Go for it, guys. I'll do another one next week if you want. Hey, look. I decide who does the questions, my friend. No, we'll have a look. We'll work it out. Whoever's WBA highest until Leeds take over at the top. Ooh, we got some fighting talk there. Go on, Colin. So Matthew, wherever you are, I know you were looking forward to doing your question. Here we go. I have played with Nigel Martin, Carlo Cudicini, Emil Heskey, Rio Ferdinand, and Jussi Jääskeläinen. Who am I? So Joseph, yeah, we'll have a look at getting one from you next week if you want, mate. But let's wait until we've done Matthew's one. So we've played with Nigel Martin, Carlo Cudicini, Emil Heskey, Rio Ferdinand, and Jussi Jääskeläinen. So I think that Nigel Martin and Rio Ferdinand waltzed at Leeds. So Leeds to Chelsea at some point. Emil Heskey, possibly. Ooh. Jussi Jääskeläinen. He wouldn't have been an Italian. So Nigel Martin, Carlo Cudicini, Emil Heskey, Rio Ferdinand. On it. Jussi Jääskeläinen. So whoever it is would have had to have played for Bolton. So would have played for Bolton, probably would have played for Leeds or Everton, maybe, actually. Would have had to play for Chelsea as well. Chelsea and Bolton. Is it? I'm tempted to say Ida Johnson, but then no, not Ida Johnson. No, it won't be him. He wouldn't have played with Rio Ferdinand for one. Wouldn't have played with Nigel Martin either. Actually, come to think of it, yeah. This is a good one, Matthew. Well done, mate. Good for you, mate. Carlo Cudicini also played for Tottenham, mind you. Also played for Tottenham for a little while, I believe. Did he? I'm sure he did. Carlo Cudicini. Emil Heskey was Leicester, Liverpool. I think Emil played for Birmingham as well. Oh, I'm fucked on this one, mate. This is tough, mind you, Matthew. This is really tough. It's trying to rattle your brain to work out who, because all these players played for all different clubs, didn't they? Except Jääskeläinen pretty much only really played for Bolton. Of note, anything that's noteworthy. I'll tell you, I'm going to see what everybody else has said. So it's not. I don't think it's Lampard. I don't think it was Bowyer. Robbie Keane could have been a shape, mind you. Or no, he wouldn't have played with Cudicini unless. I think whoever said Robbie Keane might be onto something there, mind. So no correct answers yet. So Tuffy, real Tuffy. Played with Nigel Martin, Carlo Cudicini, Emil Heskey, Rio Ferdinand, and Jussi Jääskeläinen. Nigel Martin also played for Crystal Palace and Everton. Carlo Cudicini is mainly Chelsea. Emil Heskey, Rio Ferdinand with West Ham, Leeds, and Man U. Would it have been Man U? Don't think it would have been. Jussi Jääskeläinen was Bolton, mainly Bolton. Who would have played for Bolton and Leeds? This is when Leeds were at their absolute best as well. This would have been, if we're talking them. Right. I think I've got to call myself a time up on that one. Yeah, go on then. I give up, mate. I give up. Well then, Matthew, you had to take someone to stump me today, didn't it? I said, De Court could have been a good shake, actually. Yeah, I think De Court might have. Well, I don't think he would have played with Cudicini, though, would he? And De Court, would he have played with Esky, De Court? I think De Court's probably the best shake. The right answer is in the chat. Is it Robbie Keane then? Is it Robbie Keane? I wouldn't have thought it was Kevin Davis. Is it Robbie Keane? Yeah, you can name the clubs. Yeah, so it is Robbie Keane, and I can name the clubs that he played for. So Nigel Martin would have been Leeds. Cudicini would have been Tottenham. Emil Heskey would have been Liverpool. No. Fucking hell, I can't think who he played with Heskey. Rio Ferdinand was Leeds. Jussi Jääskeläinen. Did he play for Bolton? Robbie Keane? Fucking hell. No, I'm not sure on that with the clubs, to be honest with you, but it's a bloody good question, mate. Well done. Now, people for next week, I'm gonna say. Oh, I want someone who we haven't had yet, so I'm gonna go for Rob Whittington. So Rob Whittington, you're gonna do one. Joseph Friel. Joseph Friel's gonna do one. I'm gonna say. Who wanted to do one as well? Only the sensible people get to do them, to be honest with you. So I'm going to say Colin gets to do one. Colin Simmons. Colin, you can do one, mate. So Nigel Martin Leeds, Carlo Cudicini, LA Galaxy, Fair Shade, Emil Heskey, Aston Villa, Rio Ferdinand Leeds, and Jussi Jääskeläinen, ATK in India. Fucking hell. That's crazy, that is. That's awesome. Fair play. So how many Newport shirts have I got? Loads, mate. Fucking loads. So Joseph's got a Newport theme one. So right, let's have a look. Right. So Welsh Gamer wants to do one. Regan wants to do one. Labs has got one. So because Welsh Gamer and Regan asked first, I'm going to go Welsh Gamer and Regan. So that's our 5 for next week. Labs, you'll definitely get one the week after, mate. Alright. So there we go. That's it. That's all. Fuck me this spam. Oh, I know. We need our moderators back. We're going to... There we go. We're going to sort this out once and for all. So there we go. Managed to shoot that one down. Happy days. He shoots, he scores. Look, guys, thank you very much. An amazing stream. Joel187, you've got to get in touch with us to get the stickers. Otherwise, we don't know where to send it to. And thanks for those who gave questions. So Labs, Regan, Welsh Gamer, Luke County, Matthew Marsden, thank you very much for your questions. Felt I did quite well on them, to be honest with you. The last one was a very, very tough one. Fair play to you, Matthew. So Matthew Marsden, make it 6 with me, Taff. I stumped you 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, that's why I don't want you to do it. No. We'll have you back the week after, mate. You know, we'll give some other people the chance to do it as well. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you again next week. Hopefully we'll be in a position where we're doing it from Bar Amber with some special guests. So that is the future of the chat, guys. So yeah, thanks for being a part of it, and we'll see you again next week. Cheers all. Good night, and as always, up the county. Cheerio.